Henry, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think we're live?
Hi, we live? Yeah, it says we're live.
Yeah, of course we're live.
We've been live for 8 minutes and 47 seconds.
Wouldn't that be funny if we were? Henry, why don't you take a seat for a moment? We're gonna do some business, and I want you to look your best. We're really we're rolling you out for the first time here on the comic shopping experience. I mean, everyone's got to meet the next host of the Fat Jack's Comicrypt, the Latchkey Manfesto. You know, I'm grooming you as my replacement, correct, Henry?
That's what he's saying, America.
I mean, you could do this, right?
Not as good as you.
Oh, stop it! It's not even funny. You know. Hey, Mr. Chamberlain, thank you for popping up in the chat once again. I have no idea what we're going to do tonight. This is absolutely the hangover show from the past 2 weeks. We're missing Al, but we are very fortunate here to have Henry hanging out. Henry, why do you still look so effing dark?
I have no idea, man.
Do you just have like a dark aura? Are you just...
Yeah, it's black and purple, man.
It's black and purple. Okay. All right. Okay. Are you, Henry, do you think you're the Stephen Wright of the comics world?
Oh, man.
Zainin! Yes! Hey, Henry, Zainin is now in the chat. That is a really big deal.
How you doing, Zainin?
And he says hello to you. Do you, are you able to see some of what people are saying?
Zainin is in the chat. Congratulations, Henry.
Aw, see, because Zainin's a good guy, man. He's good people. He's looking out for you, saying hey. All right. Henry, when's the last time that you had short hair?
It's been so long I can't remember.
Okay.
I had long hair like this and I cut it all off as a prank, like, to screw with people, because I was having a birthday party and a bunch of people were coming over. I had people come to my party when I cut my hair and leave because they thought they had the wrong house.
Henry, did that really happen to you?
Yes.
Hey, Kyle, what's up, man? How's everybody doing? Who else do we have here? We got Lord Howard Hertz is hanging out. All right. JT976 Evil. Me not being Al, I don't always. Oh man, great Mobius image. That was that. Henry, do you recognize the Mobius as Iron Man? It's okay. Don't look. Please do not lean into the camera. All right, people. I'm gonna be real straight with you. This is a hangout show. We're going to try to sell some books and everything. But considering the fact that this is the first time that I'm here sitting in front of the computer, we've got Henry here. I'm very out of sorts. I genuinely don't know what to do with myself. So we're just going to kind of wing it, right, Henry?
Yeah.
You up for winging it?
Yeah, I think we should sell these Wolverines.
Well, we're definitely going to get to them in a moment because that's pretty much the crown jewel of what we got here. But we'll get to them in a moment. This is just the, say hello to everybody and kind of do some business here. All right, so the business is this.
We would start doing bundles.
We'll do bundle. Henry, please don't rush the show. Why are you rushing the show already? See, of course you're my replacement because you're already rushing the show. You just want to get it. We have 2 hours of this, Henry. 2 effing hours. We have to somehow.
We got a lot of books here.
We do have a lot of books, but we don't know what people are going to want to purchase and what people are not going to want to purchase. But the one thing I absolutely do know is these people, they absolutely want to see you and I interact with each other. And in fact, I would argue, I'm pretty sure they want me to lose my effing mind and walk off. You know.
That would have to be a review show, man. A review show.
You mean how you review movies and
yeah, reviewing movies together, man. That'd be the real goal there.
How would that even work, Henry? I have very complicated thoughts about movies, and you're like, it sucked. Here, 1 second. We got our first phone call. Hello, person calling. Okay, there's nobody there. All right, so here's the business. We're Fat Jack's Comicrypt. This thing that we're doing here in the experience is sometimes referred to as the Latchkey Manfesto. If you are watching us for the first time, then I feel bad for you because this is going to be a strange show. It's already starting out well. Pancake waffleless. Henry, let me ask you a question. Do you think you look like Al but with a wig?
No.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Good to know. Because some people are curious if you're Al. Are you Al?
No, I'm not Al.
You're not Al.
No.
Okay, you're your own person, right?
Yep.
Okay, you're Henry.
Yep. There's only one Al, man. Only one person can deliver award-winning customer service, and nobody does it like Al does it.
That is a good point. Yes. Al does it extremely well. Probably a lot better than you and I combined.
Yeah.
But hey, that's why we have an Al. You know, I'm pretty sure that like Al is the son that Mike never had, and we're the crappy neighborhood kids that Mike wishes Al didn't hang out with. By the way, great name, Pancake Waffleless. See, everyone's having a good time at our expense here. I'm now getting to see the real energy of this show. It's not me standing up there doing a song and dance trying to sell comic books. It's all of these wonderful human beings, just talking shit on us. All right, Henry. Have you ever watched The Experience before? Us on The Experience?
No. I had issues with the Experience and getting it to work on my phone. It wasn't working.
Okay, now the issues you were having with The Experience is because they were talking poorly about your family?
No.
Oh, okay. It was technical issues.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were having difficulty streaming our show.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, now it doesn't matter because here you are. You're on the other side of the great subjective mirror that is a computer screen. So Henry, you've never seen our show before, so this is kind of how it works. I act like a jackass in the hopes that people will keep watching us and maybe possibly purchase comic books. And the way that they purchase those comic books is they claim the books there in the chat. And whoever is sitting here staring at this computer screen, despite the fact that I can't type or comment, they will claim books there in the chat. We will put it aside for them and all that kind of stuff. They will also they will be very specific about what books they're claiming, so there is no discrepancy in regards to what people are claiming or not. Okay. Bear with me. I got to end this shtick real quick as if I'm actually explaining it to you. No, let's not do the Sean Glove dance right now. I'm trying to actually make sure I can make this work. Or I'm telling you, this is going to go off the rail. Okay, it's already gone off the rails, but it's really going to go off the rails. All right, so let's just bang this out real fast. Okay, so if you want to claim a book tonight, please let us know in the chat. We'll put it aside for you. If you are in the Philadelphia area, we are here in Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. You can pick it up here at the shop. If you are closer to our Jersey shop over in Oakland, we will send that over there for you to pick them up in Jersey. But if you are purchasing books for the very first time on our show tonight and you need those books to be shipped, we're going to need to get your information. We're going to need to get invoices out to you, and we're going to need your contact and your shipping information. And the best way to contact us is our email. Our email is fjccshow@gmail.com, which you can obviously there in our little bottom Chiron thing. Okay. And Al is the one who will be monitoring the email. He's the one who does all the shipping. In fact, if you want to know how hard it is for Al to keep up with our email and our shipping and for him to do such a good job at the shipping, well, look at Al here. This is what happens when you have 2 shows like the past 2 we've had, and then you have to then package those beautiful, beautiful, expensive books and get them out there. It truly destroys a man, that's for sure. Right, Henry?
Oh yeah.
/Al.
I'm having nightmares about last week missing out on that Hulk 181, man. Boy, was that a sad day.
Yeah. Now, because that was one that you really wanted.
Yeah. That because it's a prime investment, America. A prime investment.
Prime investment. Okay, but you didn't want to dip into your crypto.
No,
because you're still making that work for you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So far I've gotten $120 in dividends so far this year, America, and we only 8 months in.
All right. Awesome. Welcome to a comic book shop. Talking about cryptocurrency. Hey, if you wanted to know what an experience of being a comic book shop is, outside of selling comic books, this is it. 2 idiots talking about nothing, and one of them trying to get rich quick.
Well, no, I'm not trying to get rich quick, man. Like I plan on holding on to my investments for a couple of years, man. There's no getting rich quick.
Okay, all right, that's very mature, Henry. Thank you. Okay, so we have talked about our email. The experience has been, Jerry has been very kind. He's already put up our Instagram. That is at the FJC Paradox. You see it there. Thank you, everybody, still, who's been supporting it. It's been a blast. I'm going to keep it up. I haven't broken my one post a day so far. I'm still maintaining it, so I'm proud of myself. Pat myself on the back. But with that said, Henry, do you think we've done all the business?
Yeah. I think we need to start selling some books.
You think we need to start selling some books? You don't want to say hi to anybody in the chat? Does anybody want to say hello or give Henry some good wishes? I will let any comments that Henry needs to know about. I will make sure that he sees it. Yes, Al Jr. or Henry. I got to ask you a question. Have you ever stolen a catalytic converter before?
No, not me.
Do you know what a catalytic converter is?
Yeah, it's a part of a car.
Okay, Henry. When you stare at the camera and you smile like the Joker, does that make you feel good? Or
yeah, I guess.
It does. Okay. All right. Cool. Henry, are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. You're not nervous?
No,
because you had so much experience on the local show we just had?
Oh, yeah.
Henry, let everyone know, how many books did we sell in our last show?
1 book, America. 1.
1 book. That's right.
And you let some gold slip right through your fingers, too, by not picking up that nice house on the lake issue 1.
Okay. All right. What other books do you think people missed out on from the local show that you think is worthwhile?
The Captain America Fights the Punisher with the Frank Miller cover.
Okay. All right. Did we have any other Frank Miller books?
Oh, yeah. We had The Dark Knight Returns, issue number 1, the first appearance of Carrie Kelly for $35.
Okay. All right. Henry, am I holding you hostage?
No, not me.
No. Okay. All right.
No,
all right.
I'm here to work and make some money so I can buy more crypto and comic books.
Okay. All right. Hey, Ed, how you doing, man? What's going on? Hey, this is my opportunity to actually say hello to everybody. I see all you popping up, you know? Hey, Henry, do you think this show that we have here that we're watching right now, do you think only America is watching it, or do you think this is a global production? Is the world watching us right now?
Maybe, but I'd have to say probably most of the people that are watching are in America, because the ship outside of America, that's too much money.
Mr. Chamberlain. That's a good joke. Henry, when you talk about cryptocurrency, are you talking about like crypto comics, like the dog, like Superman's dog?
No.
Okay. All right. Yes. This is me on the other side of the desk, and I got to tell you, It's not as easy as I thought it would be. Yes, all 12 of us. Yeah. If anything else, we are the dirty dozen, just hanging out, talking some comics. Speaking of which, Henry, out of the books that we have on display right now, which ones do you think we should talk about first?
These Wolverines.
The Wolverines. Okay. All right, cool. Now, Henry, please do not touch those Wolverines. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with making sure that we're talking about the comics, and at the same time, I'm not losing it by reading the comments themselves. Okay, so we are talking about those Wolverines. All right, Henry, can you very carefully display one at a time the Wolverines? Please be careful because those are not ours. So the first one we're going to show off. Now back up. There you go. Now kind of move it around a little bit. Yeah, try to find that sweet spot. All right, there you go. That looks pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, good. Leave it there. I can see it. All right, everybody. So what we have here tonight is a complete set of Wolverine 1 through 4, the original limited series by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. Now, here's the thing, okay? We are selling these 4 books as a set, okay? So that's the first thing I want to get off the get on record, okay? Yeah, why don't you show the second issue there? All right. Now, yeah, there. Okay, cool. Stop. You got it. No. I didn't say stop showing it. Like you had a really nice there you go. It looks good. It looks good on the screen. Okay. So the first thing we're doing is we're selling them as a complete set. So if you're interested in these 4 books, you got to buy them all together. All right. Now they are all high grade. Okay. And in fact, the only issue that has even a slight flaw on it. Why don't you grab number 3 and let's show that one because it's the one that actually has the flaw. All right, so Henry, do you see the thumbprint on the cover? And yes, that is the sexiest Vanna White any of you have ever seen. You see the thumbprint?
I guess you're talking about right there.
You don't have to show me, Henry. You can show the audience because I already know where it is.
It looks like it's right there, America.
Okay. Now, Henry, please don't hit the board that our camera is sitting on because our rinky-dinky setup likes to shake a lot. So, yes. So, we're looking at issue 1 through 4 by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. These are all high grade, and really the only flaw is that thumbprint that we showed you there. If anything, I would like to find out who that thumbprint is so we can show them what it's like to touch black covers with, I don't know, greasy, oily fingers. I don't know. But anyway, I've said the high grade. So if you are interested in all 4 of these issues, again, complete set, we're going to sell these as. We're selling them tonight for $300, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with what this limited series is, let me talk to you about it, okay? So Wolverine number 1 by itself is easily averaging out right now in the secondary market around $200, okay? Now, that is the median. Some of these issues have been selling for a lot more, and we're talking raw copies here at this point. So right away, number 1 is already easily a $200 book. Issue number 2, that ranges somewhere between the $50 to $80 range. And issue number 3 and 4, both, they clock in closer to that like $20, $30 to $40, $50, okay? So right away, you are getting just a stone cold classic key issue in Wolverine number 1 that our boy Henry White is holding up right there right now. But you will also get, for an extra $100 on top of that, issue number 2, 3, and 4. And again, we are selling these 4 issues as a complete set for $300, and they are all high grade, except for that unfortunate little kind of half of a fingerprint on the edge of issue number 3. All right. Hey, Henry, do you ever read comic books after eating Cheetos?
No. I wash my hands. Turn the page, wash your hands.
Henry, I got to ask you a question. Do you like to loom over the camera?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah? You like chat, do you like it when Henry looms?
No, I don't like it.
We don't know that, Henry. And Henry, I'm going to be real honest with you, man. They only bust our balls. Like, I think the only person who gets away with not being made fun of throughout this entire show is Al. In fact, I'm pretty sure Al is like the prince of the Fat Jacks community. Because he is well loved, while the rest of us are ridiculed. All right. Mr. Xenon, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm actually getting to see when you guys show up in the chat live. That's cool. All right, so Henry, we have spoken about our complete set of Wolverine, the very first limited series, issue 1 through 4 by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. It is also the first appearance of the character Yukio. And also, Wolverine number 1 is, as far as I'm aware, the very first time that the I'm the best there is at what I do has ever been said. So that's pretty cool. Hey guys, all kidding aside, I understand. I feel more comfortable when I'm being self-deprecating. It's one of those ways that you sort of, what was it, Chandler Bing, laugh at yourself before everyone laughs at you, or like Chris Farley when he realized he was just a fat kid. So you might as well like use being a fat kid. And I'm a big goony weirdo, so I might as well just play it up. And Henry is just a smoking hot Vanna White substitute, so he doesn't need to self-deprecate. He just likes to loom over the camera like Vincent Price trying to sell you comic books. All right, so we talked about Wolverine 1 through 4, and we're already off to just an amazing start. I'm already missing the past 2 weeks. God, man, our job was so much easier, Henry, selling an Incredible Hulk 181.
Oh, come on, man. You got to rub it in.
All right, Henry. So we've talked about our Wolverines 1 through 4. Oh, also, anyone in the chat, if you have any other questions, yes, Henry, why don't you grab that Wolverine number 1? And why don't you lean that in a little bit? Avoid the glare. All right. Now, Henry, would you do me a favor? Could you please pass me that Wolverine number 1 for a split second? I just want to check something real fast. In all honesty, Mr. Xenon, this is a gorgeous copy, sharp corners. Really, the only kind of defect, and it's really not much of a defect, is right about here is the teeniest indentation. And it's one that would normally be completely ignored by CGC and people grading and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, this Wolverine number 1, especially in regards to its historical significance, the fact that it is a key issue, I mean, this is probably one of the most beautiful copies of Wolverine number 1 I've ever seen. I mean, the colors alone are just so vibrant, saturated. And when I looked at this book, now, in all fairness, this Wolverine 1 through 4 is a part of a consignment. So, and that's why, like, I was told, to show these books off and stuff like that. The gentleman kind of wanted them to be sold as a set, and he gave me his grades, and I looked through them, and I got to be honest with you, I completely agree with him. So, other than that, when I say an indentation, it'd be hard to see in the video. If we still have these books after the shows this weekend, you can always stop into the shop this week, and I'll show them off and all that kind of stuff. And again, these Wolverines, if they don't sell tonight, they are appearing once again next week on our local show and here on the Experience. It doesn't matter. Here we go. So Henry, we have successfully sold our first books of the Experience. Yeah. Henry just sold his first. He popped his. I don't want to use the term because it's kind of gross, and I feel bad for the ladies. Mr. Xenon has taken the set for $300, all high grades. So Henry, why don't you pass them over to me? Thank you very much. Do me a favor, take your little pen, put AZ and put Wolverine 1 through 4. Thank you very much, Mr. Xenon. They really are gorgeous. When you come to pick them up, man, gorgeous. All right. And Henry, everyone is congratulating you for doing a great job to selling your first comic books on the Experience. I already feel my job security being threatened. And I appreciate that, because if I were to just sit on my laurels, then, I'm only going to get fat and lazy when it comes to selling comic books, All right, cool, man. Oh, I'm so excited. That was nice. A nice start, especially with how awkward that this has all been going so far. All right, here we go. Okay, so Henry, first comes. How about do me a favor, Henry? The 4 books that are on the bottom row, will you please move them up to the next row? All right, so the books that Henry is. Henry, you have a great technique. Okay, so Henry, out of the 12 books that we have up there right now, would you like to talk about any in particular?
Well, I don't know nothing about the books really that we have up here right now, but we got this nice Teen Titans.
All right, so Henry, did you grab that Teen Titans because the cover interests you?
Yeah, I like the Teen Titans. It's by Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns writes epic runs.
Okay, all right. Do you know why that book has, what's it priced at there, Henry?
A whole $6, America.
Okay, and what is it graded at?
Very fine near mint.
Very fine near mint. And you have no idea why that has a little bit of value?
No, I don't.
Okay, which issue number was it again?
Number 9.
Number 9. How about this, Henry? Why don't you put that one down and pick up the Teen Titans that is next to it?
We got number 8.
All right, okay. Now, what is the price of that one?
$10, very fine near mint.
Okay, all right. Now, do you have any idea what makes that unique?
No.
Okay, if I were to ask you who the character Ravager is, would you know who that is?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Isn't that Deathstroke's son?
Well, the original Ravager was, and he was killed in what issue was the original Ravager killed in? I'm pretty sure you bought it.
Oh, in the new Teen Titans?
Okay, which issue number?
I'm not sure what the issue number is.
Issue number 2. And what makes New Teen Titans issue number 2 very valuable?
It's the first appearance of Deathstroke.
Yes, it is. Thank you. All right. So this here is the first cameo appearance of the second Ravager. And that Ravager is none other than the daughter of Deathstroke the Terminator, Rose Wilson. So that's why that book from 2004, Teen Titans number 8, was $10, very fine near mint. All right? And then, Henry, why don't you grab that Teen Titans number 9 again? Now that one, Teen Titans number 9, also from 2004, $6, a very fine near mint. This is the first full appearance of Rose Wilson, the Ravager. All right, so throw those back up there. Now, since we're still so boom, there we go. So there's our 2 Teen Titans books, both pertaining to Ravager. Well, speaking of first appearances, Henry, would you like to talk about 2 first appearances that are right next to? Yeah, there you go. Why don't you grab that Machine Man first? All right, so that there is Machine Man issue number 19, correct, Henry?
Correct.
Okay. What is it valued at, and what do we have it graded at?
It's at a fine for $15.
All right, fine, $15. Okay, do you know why that book has a little bit of value?
Not at all.
Okay, all right. Do you recognize the villain on the cover?
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. That is the first appearance of Jack-o'-lantern. All right. Henry, before I continue, I just want to stop real quick. Mr. Winkler, Teen Titans both. Are you claiming both books? Just let me know in the chat. I don't want to make any assumptions. All right. So we were talking about that Machine Man. So that was Machine Man number 19 from 1979. $15 at fine is the first appearance of Jack-o'-lantern, as Henry said. Henry, do you know who the first Jack-o'-lantern, what villain he becomes? He becomes the second version of a famous Spider-Man villain.
Hobgoblin.
You got it. Henry just killing it with the comic book trivia. Yes, so, Henry, here we go, bud. Before we continue with our Machine Man, you grab me those 2 Teen Titans. Mr. Winkler is claiming them. Thank you, Mr. Winkler, very much. You're getting Teen Titans number 8 and number 9 from 2004 by Jeff Johns and Mike McCone. First cameo appearance and first full appearance of none other than Rose Wilson as Ravager.
It's 8-9.
Yeah, just put TT 8-9.
It's all right. I already wrote it.
Okay. And you put down Mr. Winkler's name?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Up. And Henry, it looks like we already have another claim before we even got into it that much. So I'm assuming you were claiming it's the only Machine Man. So the Unknown is claiming Machine Man number 19. But before we say goodbye to it, Henry, I want you to show it off one last time because I want to let everyone know. Henry, do you recognize the artist or the art style on that cover? It's an artist.
Miller.
It's Frank Miller. Yes, Frank Miller, inked by Terry Austin. Another fun thing that I love about that issue is the interior art is done by none other than Steve Ditko. All right, cool. All right, so Henry, let's say goodbye to that one. So
Unknown.
Yeah, Mr. Unknown or Mrs. Unknown or whoever the unknown is. Hey, Mr. Walker. Hey, no problem, Mr. Winkler. We'll send it over to the Jersey shop. Mr. Unknown, you don't have to tell us your name, but if you are a Philadelphia customer, let us know. If you're a Jersey customer, let us know. I don't know if Al recognizes your name, but if this is the first time that maybe you are watching us and shopping with us.
It was 19.
It was issue 19. Hit us up on our email, fjccshow@gmail.com. Just let us know your contact information and stuff, and we'll get that Machine Man number 19 to you. Callie, nice. All right. Good stuff. Yeah, so please, hit us up on that email. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you checking us out. Okay.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I am trying to keep up with this chat, so I was unaware of what was going on in the private chat with my boy Jerry. So I did not know that we needed to go to a break. So that was that. So let me finish off a quick thought, and then let's move on, because earlier in the chat, before I had a chance to respond, who was it? Halos Pico. You want to know how much the Doctor Strange action figure variant is? Henry, do me a favor. Let's you can go back to the bundles for a second. Why don't you grab that Doctor Strange variant?
The Funko Pop?
Yeah, the Funko Pop, the collector's core kind of thing. Yeah, show that one off. Okay. So Henry, how much is that?
It's $15, and it's a very fine near mint.
Okay. Now show that off. Okay, so it's $15. Now place it back with its family, because we're going to talk about what those books are. All right. So that issue that is a cover of, that is a Funko Pop variant. That is Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. Sorcerer Supreme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sorcerer Supreme #1. A book that has gotten a little hotter lately. Specifically because it is the first appearance of two characters, but one in particular. Specifically because that character this week just had her first solo series premieres. So that character, here, Henry, why don't you pop back up? We'll get back to the bundles in a second. All right, you can put them up. All right, cool. Because we're going to talk about... Oh, dude. Oh, man. You're absolutely right. I apologize. I forgot the John Taylor Christopher variant was up there. I believe it's $20. Do you see I was wrong about the action figure. The action figure variant, it looks like an action figure. It's the Nina. See it? Yeah. Show that off and let them know the price.
This one is $20. It's a very fine near mint.
All right. So that is the action figure variants, the John Taylor Christopher. I believe that is the name of the artist. That's the one that they always work on. So that is Doctor Strange. Oh, and it's being claimed. All right. So why don't you write down your thing, Pico, P-I-C-O, and then write action figure variant Nina. Okay? All right. So what gives that... so pretty much these are all variants of the same book that we're talking about right now, because... thank you, Mr. Howard Hertz. Okay. All right. We're going to... So thank you very much. This is good timing, because this is what we're talking about. So Henry, why don't you show that off?
This is nice.
Yeah,
this is my favorite one out of all of them. I think it's the nicest cover, and I also like that Funko Pop one, though, too.
Okay, so this is Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme #1, which is the first appearance of the Demon Rider and Nina the Conjurer. And if you don't immediately recognize who the Demon Rider is, she is a Native American spirit of vengeance who just this week had her first book released, written by, I think, Taboo from Black Eyed Peas, of all things. But it is a character that has gotten really hot lately. And so this is not only her first appearance, but it is also the first appearance of Nina the Conjurer. Who knows what's going on, because let's be honest, they're doing something with Doctor Strange, the whole death of Doctor Strange and everything. So you not only have a character that's connected to the Ghost Rider, but you have a character that is connected to the Doctor Strange mythos as well. So this is a very fine near mint at $30, and it is also going to HP. All right, so Henry, why don't you add to the to Pico, put DSSS #1. All right. Sorry, I don't have a good process quite yet, so hopefully Henry's taking good notes. Okay, Philip, yes. We're going to get to that in a second. Let me just quickly comment, Mr. Ed. We got shorted all of our Spirit Rider books, so I don't think they actually came in till Thursday or Friday. So the book definitely came out on Wednesday, but we missed. We didn't get our copies until I believe Thursday or Friday. So they're on the shelves now, all that kind of stuff. Anyone who subscribed to it, you got it in your box, all that kind of stuff. Now, with that said, we're going to take a break really quick from the Doctor Strange, Sorcerer of the Supreme, because we have someone asking about, Henry, do we have a Superman and Batman Generation 2 bundle up there?
Yes, we do. It's $10.
All right, so we're showing off. That is the John Byrne 4-issue Generations 2 storyline. For anyone who's not familiar with the Superman and Batman Generations run, that was John Byrne sort of doing his version of if Superman and Batman were introduced at the Ed, I'll grab you a copy, no problem. So this bundle is Superman and Batman Generation 2. I think it starts in the 1950s and it goes into like the 2000s.
It goes to 2019.
2019. There you go. So Henry, that bundle retails for how much?
Retails for $24.
All right, but we're selling it here tonight for $10, correct?
$10. Yeah.
All right.
Steal America.
There you go. Philip, thank you very much for tuning in and stuff like that. If you have any interest in that, just let us know. If you want to claim it, just let me know in the chat and we'll put it aside for you. All right, Henry, do me a quick favor. Could you grab the Spirits of Vengeance #1 so I can have it here for Ed? I think it's over there, Henry, under Spirits. Yeah. See, Henry's just going to sort of like walk back and forth in front of the camera, which is always fun. So Ed, we're going to make sure you get that cover A. We'll grab that for you. All right.
Yeah, here it is right here.
Oh, someone's coming in and actually claiming the Generations 2, a gentleman by the name of Norman. How you doing, Norman? What's going on? So, Henry, would you please mark down Norman claiming Generations 2?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Norman, if you've never watched us before and if you need us to ship this bundle to you, we're going to need to get your information, your shipping info. Please contact our email, which is fjccshow@gmail.com. We'll get your contact and your shipping information. And Philip, so the shipping cost is, so the first item is always going to be $7, okay? And then any item after that is sort of a, oh, you have bought from us before. Thank you, Norman. Okay, so just, I guess we'll, if Al, I apologize, Al's not here and he does all the shipping and stuff like that. So if he still has your information and everything in that, like that, I will give him your name and he'll send you out an invoice and all that kind of stuff. I apologize, as you can tell, this is a little bit more of an amateur hour show this week, purely because Al is pretty much the secret sauce of this. I'm just the pretty face. So anyway, back to that question about the shipping. So every first item is $7 as a base, and then every item after that becomes sort of like a sliding scale and everything like that. Al actually has better information about that. So if you want, please contact us at fjccshow@gmail.com, and Al will be able to answer all of your questions. I will try to answer them as best I can. All right. The Doc Savage item that's on display, Stefan, that is actually the statue. Henry, why don't you grab that statue and show it off to everybody? All right, so that's a big ass statue there. There you go. I believe it's definitely in like the $150 to $200 range.
No, it's $400.
Oh, good Lord. I was really wrong. Does it say it anywhere?
No, that's what they told me.
Oh, that's what they told you?
Yeah,
all right.
That's what Mike told me.
Oh, cool. I'm glad. Philip, I'm happy. Right? That's the experience. Give them all the credit in the world. Really appreciate the closed caption and everything. You know, the beauty of technology, right? We can all end the Uncle Scrooge. Where's the Uncle? Oh, Stefan, it's a painting. It's not for sale. You know, Al's a little bit better at weaning out the questions. All right, so let's roll back into what we were doing real quick. I answered some about the shipping. We grabbed that Generations. So let us slip back really quickly just to finish this off, talking about the Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. Does the guy who did the Scrooge McDuck do new commissions? Most likely, yes. Please look for
Howard Hurts.
Who did it?
Howard Hurts.
Howard Hurts? Lord Howard Hurts did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Mr. Xenon, we'll do the insurance, definitely. Mr. Xenon, if we've shipped you before, let me know. I mean, Al, I imagine, has all of the information and everything like that, but I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. All right, so the book that Henry is holding up there right now is the design variant, the Rodriguez design variant of Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme, which was the book that we were talking about a few minutes ago. This is the one that has the first appearance of the Demon Rider. This is the one that has the first appearance of Nina the Conjurer. But more than anything, this is a sought-after, rare variant, which is why it is $50. That is a very fine, near mint copy at $50. All right, Henry, why don't you put that one back and grab... We already talked about the Funko Pop, so why don't you put this Funko Pop with it? There you go. And then grab this one here. Okay. And why don't you show that off?
This is number 3.
All right. So show that cover. Philip, we are in Philadelphia. So I see here you're from Florida. It's a pleasure. How you doing? Sunshine State. I think that's what it's called. So we're up here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are in Henry, there's a shit ton of glare. There you go. I want you to back it up a little bit. Thank you very much. Kind of hold that for a moment. Yeah, so Philip, so we would ship you anything that you claimed this evening or purchased. We'd be shipping you from Philadelphia. All right. So Henry, that is Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme, issue number 3, which is the first cover appearance of
Nina the Conjurer?
Nope. Demon Rider, buddy.
Demon Rider,
the Native American spirit of vengeance. There you go. Doing a little bit of we got some tarot cards. We got one portion Native American, one portion Spirit of Vengeance. Also, the thing that gives this book some value, especially if this character really gets big, it is the first time they tell her origin. All right? So that is the first cover appearance and origin of the Demon Rider. Cool beans. Now, Henry, I know it's a very fine near mint. What do we have it priced at?
$25.
$25. All right. Cool, man. All right. Why don't you put that back? Thank you very much. All right. Do we have any other books up there that are... Oh, yes. We do have one more variant of issue number 1. All right. This is the... so Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme, number 1. This is that Nova variant. This was during that month where every variant had something to do with Nova. So there's Nova, and I believe that's Johnny Blaze, the Ghost Rider.
He's in some type of weird thing.
Yeah, he's kind of in a weird thing. So Henry, that's the condition, very fine near mint, correct?
Yes.
All right, and
it's $20.
$20. Okay, there we go. All right, why don't you put that back up? All right, there we go. All right, before we move on to the variants, let's quickly let people know, if they didn't watch our local show, the 2 books at the top right, top left-hand corner. Oh, wait, real quick. Mr. Unknown, are you claiming that statue? So just so we're clear, that's $400. And I got to be very honest with you, bud. I don't know what the shipping cost would be. So
it's not heavy.
It's not heavy?
No, it's not heavy.
It's just got a lot of size.
Yeah. I feel like it's like I feel like that for the size of it, it's not that heavy.
Okay, all right. So the Unknown, we are going to put the Doctor Strange sculpture aside for you. But again, we're going to need you to obviously contact us on our email. We'll get your information and we'll figure out what shipping costs, especially to California, are going to be. So for now, Henry, why don't you remove that Doc Savage, kind of put it here behind me. Yeah, just so, all right, so we'll, the Unknown, Demon Rider 1, are we, which one are we talking about? And for anyone who's interested, we do have one more copy of the cover A. And to JT976, I apologize if I don't recognize you right away. Oh, he said Doc Strange, not Savage. Did I read that? Oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Henry, I'm the jackass. He's talking about the Demon Rider comic. This is actually turning out to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. I realize that Al is very good at this. So the Unknown. So are you claiming? Yeah, is this the one that you're claiming in terms of the Doctor Strange? Let us know which Doctor Strange you are claiming. So again, that is Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme number 3. Put that one back. And then we also have the Doctor Strange design variant. And then we also have, there you go. And Henry, grab this. And then we have the cover A of Doctor Strange.
I thought somebody claimed that.
They did. This is an extra copy. Yeah. All right, so Unknown, just let us know which Demon Rider comic you're talking about. Sorry about the confusion. You really blew my mind for a second there. I was like, they can't be talking about the, you know, I'm kind of skimming through this pretty quickly. Yeah, and JT976, our very fine near mint. It's where I top off because once you get past 9.0s and all that kind of stuff, it gets so subjective that I don't want to mess around too much in that regard. All right, so again, Unknown, let us know exactly which Demon Rider you are referencing. And if you have any questions or want to see any of them, let us know, and Henry will show it off. Henry, really quickly, show off those Earth 2s. Oh, wait, time out. All right, I apologize, Unknown. When you say that one, are you talking about issue number 3? Or are you talking about the design variant? Please, just Supreme, okay. All right, so show the number 3 one more time. Just show it one more time. All right, Henry's showing that one. He's not going to show any others. If it's that one, just say yes. All right, Henry, put it back. All right, and then show off. No, Henry, you're confusing it again.
This one.
Oh my God. All right, grab those Earth 2s. All right, so that's Earth 2 number 19. That is the first appearance of Val-Zod. It's a very fine near mint at $100. Val-Zod is the character that Michael B. Jordan is working on a new HBO Max series for. So this book has been on the rise. Yeah, it's $100. And Henry, put it back. Henry, what is that?
This is Earth 2, issue number 26.
All right, Henry, mark it down. Unknown DSSS number 3. Okay? Cool thing. Thanks, man. Sorry about the confusion. All right. Okay, so we talked about this Earth 2 number 19, first appearance of Val-Zod, $100. And then Earth 2 number 26. That is the it's not the first cover appearance. First cover appearance is issue number 25, but that has become a very iconic cover recently, obviously because it's Val-Zod fighting an evil Superman. Now that is a very fine near minute, $40. All right, so you can throw that back, Henry. So I just wanted everyone to know we do have those two books in regards to Val-Zod, who has become quite a popular character in recent weeks in regards to the possible Michael B. Jordan TV show. All right. Now, with that said, Henry, let us move now to talk about some of the bundles. Philip, we do not have Thor World Engine or Alone Against the Celestials right now. I'm pretty sure we don't. Henry, could you check the Thor trades real fast? Look for World Engine or Alone Against the Celestial. I'm pretty sure we do not, but Henry's going to do a quick look. All right.
What is it?
Ed, I actually don't know if it's J.J. Abrams. The one name that's connected to the Val-Zod series is Michael B. Jordan, but it's very possible that he's doing that with J.J. Abrams. And in fact, Lord Howard Hurts, Google stuff, buddy. No luck on those Thor trades? Yeah, sorry, Philip. We do not have those two Thor trades at the moment. All right, so Jerry, I'm going to step into the private chat real fit. 5 minutes. Okay, so we're getting close. All right, so Henry, we have a minute or two before our break. So why don't you show off the first of the bundles that you want to talk to people about?
Well, here's the first one. This is Batman and Superman World's Finest from 1990. You get the whole 3-issue runs. It's only $6.
All right, cool. Henry, real fast, Henry, I just want to say...
and I think it's by Dave Gibbons. It says Gibbons on there. I'm not positive if it's the same guy who did Watchmen or not.
Yes, it's written by Dave Gibbons and it's illustrated by Steve Root. Unknown, you get your Earth 2 number 19. So, Henry, why don't you mark down Unknown Earth 2 19, okay? All right.
Earth 2 19.
All right. And then Norman, I don't know how you have it on your little notes. Norman is going to take the World's Finest bundle. Thank you, Norman. Appreciate it. All right. Good stuff.
If nobody bought that, I was going to buy it.
Oh, you are? Well, it's beautiful. I mean, the Steve Root art is great. Hey, Jerry, this might be 1 minute early, but is there any way we can just take our break now so Henry and I can sort of catch up with our...
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
All right, we're back. Yeah, say hi to everybody. This is our it's our second hour here. All right. Let me just make sure that I missed anything. Doesn't look like it. Think we got everything. All right. If I haven't answered anybody's question, that's just because I missed it. So hit me up in the chat again if you want me to answer it. But until then, we are going to move forward. Yes, Lord Howard Hurts. That's my dog, Parker Posey. All right. So, Henry, before we get into something that I forgot to do earlier when we were talking about the first appearance of Jack-O-Lantern, we actually have the first appearance of the second Jack-O-Lantern, which was Captain America 396 from 1991. Now, that is a very fine near mint copy at $4. So if anyone is upset that they missed out on the first appearance of the first Jack-O-Lantern, there you go. Second Jack-O-Lantern. All for you. All right. So you could throw that back up, Henry. Thank you very much. All right, Henry. Now I am going to let you start talking about bundles, my friend.
Well, we're going to start off the bundles right here with this Moon Knight. It's issues 14 through 19 from 2008. We have 2 copies of this bundle of the set. If you're interested, it's $10. It's the complete God and Country story arc. So you get a full story here.
And that takes place during the Initiative storyline where Tony Stark was running S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that kind of stuff. So post Civil War, pre Secret Invasion. All right, what's the next bundle you want to talk about, Henry?
Then the next bundle is more Moon Knight. You got Moon Knight versus Venom right there.
Well, it's actually a Moon Knight versus the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So that's the Mac Gargan, the Scorpion Venom.
Yeah, and it's issues 21 through 25, and Silent Night, which is the Moon Knight Christmas special. Can't go wrong with the Moon Knight Christmas special, folks. Same thing with them Punisher Christmas specials. Those are all gems.
Cool. All right, what's the next bundle we got, Henry?
We got Superman, Batman, issues 20 through 25 from 2005 by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. So if you're a fan of Batman, Superman from the Jeff Loeb run, the McGuinness run, that classic run, you can get this nice bundle here for $12.
Thank you, Norman. Appreciate the compliment. All right, what's next?
Okay, next we're going to have Suicide Squad bundles in celebration of the new Suicide Squad movie.
Before you continue with that, have you actually seen the movie yet?
No, I'm hoping to see it either tomorrow or Tuesday.
Philip, we do not have the trade paperbacks for the Superman, Batman generations. I apologize. So you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
I saw it. I actually really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good.
And because I enjoyed it, I imagine you will hate it. All right, so talk about these Suicide Squad bundles.
Well, the first Suicide Squad bundle we have here is from 2017. It's DC Rebirth. It's issues 21 through 25.
All right, cool.
It's $8.
All right.
And then we have the Suicide Squad from 2014, issues 24 through 29. It's $7.
Now, have you ever read any of those?
No, I haven't, man.
No?
I've read a little bit of the Jim Shooter Suicide Squad, and that's it.
The who?
Does Jim Shooter run?
Jim Shooter. Jim
Yeah.
Shooter wrote Suicide Squad?
I think he did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was the first. It was the first one. It was the first time Suicide Squad came out. Like I read the older Suicide Squad stuff.
But wasn't that John Ostrander?
That's who it was. There you go.
Jim Shooter. Okay. It was definitely better than the first, that's for sure.
Suicide Squad Most Wanted. Now this is a nice set.
No baseball comics.
It's $13. It's 1 through 6. This is Suicide Squad Most Wanted. It looks like it's Deadshot and Katana. So you get a nice Deadshot storyline and Katana. And you know there's not enough Deadshot storylines. This is only $13.
That's a complete series, right?
Yeah, I think it is. It's issues 1 through 6 from 2016, but I'm pretty sure it's the complete series.
Does it say complete series underneath the price?
Yes, it does.
All right, there you go.
And then last but not least, we got new Suicide Squad right here, issues 17 through 22 from 2016. It's a complete story arc, and it's $8.
All right, well, okay, so staying on the Suicide Squad thing for a minute, why don't you grab, there are 2 issues of Vigilante, and one of them has Peacemaker on the cover. Do you see that one?
Yes, I do.
All right, grab that and show everybody that one.
You got Peacemaker shooting Vigilante.
Okay, so what that is, for anyone who's interested, that is Vigilante number 36 from 1986. That is a $10 book at Very Fine, and it is the first meeting of Peacemaker and Vigilante. Peacemaker was played brilliantly by John Cena. I'm not a big fan of his wrestling character, but as an actor, he was really funny. So yeah, this is the first meeting of Peacemaker and Vigilante. It is also the death of the second Vigilante who would kill everybody. And it's also in that issue is when Adrian Chase, who was the original Vigilante, when he takes on the Vigilante mantle once again. And you got it, Mr. Chamberlain. He was an old Marv Wolfman series. They were having a good kind of like Punisher-esque kind of character. Philip, we don't have the Backlash team up with Spider-Man. I apologize. So anyway, so that one is, so in honor of the Suicide Squad movie, that is Vigilante number 36, $10, Very Fine. First meeting of Peacemaker and Vigilante, death of the second one. Obviously, you can see Peacemaker is killing the Vigilante. So Henry, put that one back and then grab issue number 37, which is right next to it. All right, so that is Vigilante number 37. That is a Very Fine. No, Henry, that's not 30. Yeah. There you go. There we go. All right, so that is Vigilante number 37. That is a Very Fine plus copy at $4. You get more Peacemaker in that issue, but this time it's Peacemaker versus the original Vigilante. Now, I'm not going to get into it too much here because I don't want to derail it, but there's a letter in the back of this comic where somebody in 1986 wrote, let's say, a very misogynistic letter about female rape victims and how women should remain in their place and should not leave their house, let alone leave their house in whatever clothing they want to, as if that they are at fault if something violent happens to them. And I got to give the editor of Vigilante at that time, who wrote a very beautiful, concise, and a big FU to the reader in response to his very backwards view. I'll be honest, when I was reading this letter, I couldn't believe it until I remembered that letter is probably the majority have read it in 2021. So we've come really far, people. 1986 till now, we've come really far. Anyway, Vigilante number 37, $4, very fine plus, more Peacemaker. All right, so Henry, why don't you grab the other two issues of Vigilante, issue number 17 and 18. Henry, do you see the writer on the cover of these two issues?
Alan Moore, folks.
Alan Moore. Henry, do you think it's the same Alan Moore?
Yeah, I think it's the same Alan Moore who wrote Swamp Thing and Watchmen.
You are correct, my friend. You are correct. So that is Vigilante number 17 and number 18 from 1985. That was Lord Howard Hertz. I was 7 years old in 1986, and I hadn't matured well enough quite yet. So, in fact, that's why that editor really put me in my place. Anyway, this is Vigilante number 17 through 18. It is, it looks like it is getting claimed. Yeah, so 17 and 18 is a two-parter by Alan Moore and Mr. Edison. You are claiming them, and they are yours. So, Henry, why don't you grab all four issues of Vigilante for me? I guess put down your notes, Edison. Yeah. Mr. Chamberlain, I would have looked forward to meeting you as well. And your comment about Eddie Braganza is on the nose, my friend. Spot on. Spot on. All right. So we're saying goodbye to our four Vigilantes. Thank you very much, Mr. Edison. Actually, I'm probably pronouncing the last name wrong. I apologize. But, you know, I got to keep this going. Keep it moving. Got to keep the energy up. I'm losing it.
You should try to sell this again.
Well, Henry, why don't you point out to anyone who wasn't watching our local show, let them know what that is.
If you didn't watch our local show, right here is Captain America issue 241. It's the first time Captain America fights the Punisher, and the cover is done by the legendary Frank Miller for $30. This beauty right here is a real steal. You should get it while the getting's good.
All right, good for you. Henry, I got to say, you are always, I have no idea how to sell anything to anybody, but you have that gift, man. You are just slinging mud, selling books.
I've been hustling since I was 3.
Ah, there you go, hustling. Good stuff. I don't want to go too far on what that. Are you a hypno hustler, Henry?
No.
Have you ever heard of the character Hypno Hustler?
No, I haven't.
No, you have not? Okay. All right. Just curious. All right, Henry, is there anything up there right now that we haven't talked about before? Or we talked about everything?
We talked about everything up here.
Okay. All right.
I think it's time to bust out $5 variants.
Okay, man. Time to. All right. So how about this? Before you bust out the $5 variants, do me the favor and move all of the bundles and everything. Move them up to the top. Move everything up top so we can make some room for our $5 bundles. Or not variants. All right, everybody. So this is what we're going to do next. We have a bunch of variants. Most of them are $15 to $10, but we are going to sell them for $5. Okay. Now, if Henry pulls out a $30 variant, those $30 variants will actually be $10. So we already break the magic of the $5 variant. But in all fairness, we're not completely trying to push Mike into the poorhouse. So Henry, why don't you pull the box? All right, so Henry's got the box. Now, Henry, why don't you close your eyes and just pull a variant out and let everyone know who it is. Try to guess to see if you know who the artist is. Oh, wait, and before you do that, so John, you just want us to just pick out Henry, pick out your favorite Suicide Squad bundle. what is your favorite Suicide Squad bundle up there?
I would say the Most Wanted.
The Most Wanted? Then boom. John, that is yours. And if you do not like the one that Henry picked out for you, let us know. So Henry, John, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it. I kept calling it Edison, but then I really looked at it, and I'm not sure if that's how it's spelled Eidson. Edson?
It's Edison.
Edison? You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, if we're wrong, he'll tell us. By the way, cute dog pick, bud. All right, so this is your bundle. Most Wanted, Deadshot, and Katana. What a duo. All right, good stuff. There we go. All right, Henry. So you got that down? We got that on our notes?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now, Henry, we are going to do $5 variants or $30 variants that are $10. There's a couple of those in there, and I realized maybe that was a little too cheap. We're killing ourselves. All right, so Henry, close your eyes and just pull one out, and then talk about it. All right, so first up is
it's Marvel Knights Wolverine. Got this nice Wolverine cover here. It's issue number 27. It's originally $10, but it's on sale right now for $5.
Do you know who that artist is?
It's Romita Jr.
No, it is Joe Quesada. So
Quesada.
Put the variant up. All right, let's not waste time. Let's go through a bunch. So boom. All right, there we go. Next up,
we got X-Force number 27.
All right.
This is a $10 variant for $5.
Okay. Do you recognize that artist? Is that Greg Land? I can't tell. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Put it down. Let's keep moving. With the occasional $10. You got it, Lord Howard Hurts. All right, next up.
We got this nice X-Men Colossus biting as a vampire, biting Kitty Pryde. Well, you see the bite mark right there. You get what I'm going at. All
right, cool. Now, do you know who that artist is?
No.
It's Mike Mayhew. Now, do you know what cover that is an homage of? It's Astonishing X-Men number 6. It's the issue that introduced Sword and brought back Colossus from the dead. So there you go. Okay, so put that up and let's move on to the next one.
Got another We got X-Men Legacy right here. You got a cartoon style Wolverine on top of a bunch of other Wolverines. This is issue number 240.
$5 variant. Cool.
$5.
Do you know what cover that is an homage of?
No.
That is Wolverine number 1 of the ongoing series, I believe, from 1987, 88, somewhere in there. All right, next up. Yes, Ed, they are. Mike Mayhew is playing off of a John Cassidy cover. All right, here we go.
Captain America 609 Black Widow variant
by Mike Perkins, I believe. It's women.
Yeah, it is by Mike Perkins.
All right, Women of Marvel variants. Cool. All right, moving on. Don't overthink it, man. Just grab and move.
Doctor Strange number 1. This is a $15 variant on sale for $5. Doctor Strange number 1. I'm not sure what year it's from.
All right, put that down. Norman, Henry, the Black Widow variant, was that a Captain America 609?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so here, give me that. That's going to go to Norman. There you go. Just hand it off to me and keep going. I'll keep up with this.
Okay, you don't want me to write it down?
No, I'll get it.
Okay, here's a real special one. Howard Hurts might like this. This is Daredevil, issue number 500. $10 variant on sale for $5. I like Daredevil a lot. It's a nice cover. Nice cover of Daredevil. Issue 500, $5.
All right, cool. Here, Henry, why don't you pass me the Doctor Strange one? Just to the sake of, this is actually the part of that Best Defense limited series. It's pretty cool. So there you go. And Henry, why don't you pass me the Daredevil 600? That's also going to go to Norman.
500.
Or 500, excuse me. Yeah. Okay, move on, Henry.
Okay, this next one I like a lot. This is probably one of my favorite covers out of all the covers. This is Fantastic Four, issue 561. You got a monkey Reed Richards holding Doctor Doom's mask. It's just a nice cover. It's nice and different. You know, it's a nice, unique cover. I definitely recommend buying this for $5.
All right, cool. Move on.
Okay, here's some of the ones I was looking for. Okay, folks, here comes the gold. This is my favorite one right here. This is Batman playing the electric guitar. This is Batman Dark Knight's Death Metal #1. $15 variant on sale for $5. You're not getting a better ass variant than this for $5. Look at Batman in that getup playing, shredding on the electric.
Do you recognize that artist? Let's see.
No.
Just curious. All right, move on. Doug Mank.
Mank.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Dark Knight's Death Metal issue
Batman.
#2.
Right.
And you got Wonder Woman playing the guitar. Well, look, see, and she's got her chainsaw of truth in her hand. Was another badass variant. It's originally $15 for $5. Wonder Woman playing the guitar.
John, I believe Norman got the Batman Death Metal first. Right? There's not a second one up there, right?
We have Death Metal 2.
All right, so John, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Batman Death Metal that Norman got, but if you were talking about the Wonder Woman Death Metal, let me know in the chat.
Then to go along with these death metals, we got Wally West and his blue Flash outfit playing the drums right here. So another fun cover if you're a musician or if you're a Flash fan. I actually like the blue suit a lot and wish they'd bring it back or have it be his normal suit for Wally. I think he looks good in blue, but that's just me. But this is a great variant at $5.
All right, cool. All done by Doug Mank.
And to finish off the death metals, we got Death Metal 5 right here. And this is Aquaman playing the organ. So if you're a fan of piano or the organ or of Aquaman, here's a really nice, cool cover of Aquaman playing the organ for $5. And that is Dark Knight's Death Metal issue #5.
All right. What's up next, bud?
Up next, we got the New Avengers issue #1. New Avengers issue #1 with Wolverine on the cover. It was originally $15 for $5.
That's actually a gatefold cover. So I believe it's Wolverine, it's Thing, it's Luke Cage.
No.
It opens up like it's a gatefold. You see?
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a nice one.
All right, cool.
New
Move
Avengers
on.
1.
Come on, this is quantity, buddy, not quality. Let's show off all our variants.
We got Wolverine #1 right here, and this classic brown and tan outfit. It's by Jason Aaron, issue #1.
Do you know who the artist of that cover is?
Arthur Adams is the artist of the cover.
Right. All right, Henry. You don't have to get so close.
Here's a cool Secret Avengers Moon Knight cover.
Real quick, hold that up. But Ed, that is not Volume 1 New Avengers. That's Volume 2. All right, so go on, Henry.
This is Secret Avengers Moon Knight cover. You know, if you just want a bad Moon Knight cover, here you go for $5.
All right, cool. Moving along.
Here we got Marvel's #1 Green Goblin cover.
Henry, you don't have to get too close. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. They can see it. A little bit back a little. Did you see that, like, that glare? Yeah. And then kind of like bend it forward a little bit. There you go. All right, a little bit like that. All right, cool. All right, move on. Next up, you can start putting the variants on here too.
Sandman Lock and Key. Black and white cover. It's issue I'm not sure. Oh, it's issue number 1. Sandman Lock and Key, issue number 1 for $5. Black and white variant.
All right. Keep it moving, bud.
Uncanny X-Men right here. This was a previews exclusive cover. It's black and white. 503, $5.
All right, Greg Land. Okay.
The Mighty Avengers with Fairy Deadpool cover, $5.
Do you think that's a fairy Deadpool, or do you think that's Deadpool pretending to be the Wasp?
It could be Deadpool as the Wasp.
It's Deadpool as the Wasp. Look at the outfit. Come on, it's the Wasp's uniform, right?
Yeah, looks like a fairy to me, man.
Looks like a fairy to you. Okay, all right. Come on, Henry, just grab a variant, man. Don't worry about it. Don't even look at them. Just grab it.
Okay, here we got some Captain America Reborns. This is issue number 1.
All right, Joe Quesada. Okay.
$5 variant.
$5. Next.
Then we got an issue number 2 variant.
Mr. Chamberlain, you're probably right. Yeah.
These are both issue 2.
Now, do you recognize either of those artists?
No. One says it's by Bale, and then the other one I'm not sure.
No, one's by Tim Sale, and the other one is John Cassidy.
Yeah. The Tim Sale one is nice. Tim Sale does great artwork.
All right, cool. Next up.
And then we got Captain America Reborn number 3.
You recognize that artist?
Lionel
Francis Yu. You got it. Move on. We got like a minute or two before our break, so let's just run through some variants.
Here's another Captain America Reborn issue number 1 variant, black and white.
John Cassidy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a $10 variant.
Oh, because that's one of the big $30 ones.
Yeah,
there you go.
One of the $30 books for $10, and this is a really nice cover. The glare doesn't do it justice.
There you go. That looks good. All right. Up next.
We got Secret Wars issue number 4.
Does anyone recognize who that artist is? They signed it as T. Yo, it's awesome. I'm just not sure who that is. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, Cat 110. Yep. Lord Howard Hurts, you're getting it. Why don't you pass me that the black and white Captain America? There you go. Cool. You got it, Lord. Don't overthink it, man. Just grab it and show them.
Okay, we got 2 X-Men. X-Men number 1, variant edition, $10. It was originally $30.
Is that an Oliver Coipel cover?
I think so.
It's gorgeous. I love his arts. Yeah. Yeah, it's Coipel. Awesome.
Oliver Coipel cover, $10.
All right, cool. And let's throw up
Hold
two
on,
more.
I got one.
Okay,
more.
cool. One more.
Here's another $30 X-Men number 1 for $10.
I think that's Paco Medina.
Yeah, once again, that is X-Men number 1 for $10.
All right, cool. All right, Henry. So Jerry, if you want to go to break, let's just go to break, and we're going to remove all of these books here, and we're going to go straight bundles, I think, for this last half hour. So if you're curious, stick with us. If not, maybe you'll see me and Henry strangle each other or something. I don't know. So Jerry, if you want to go break, let's do it.
There's a town that lies nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains in the great American state of Pennsylvania. The name of the town is White Ash. With a town charter dating back to 1714, it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And as you can tell from how hard those smokestacks are puffing, it's also one of the coldest. Thankfully, the people of White Ash have a secret that's dark and very deep. A secret to keeping warm, bituminous coal. From bituminous coal as a product ingredient comes heat, power, transportation, and necessities and luxuries almost beyond count. And where, you might ask, does all that coal come from? The answer is places like Alden Mountain and towns just like White Ash, where it's dug from the mountains by the hardest working men in America, our coal miners. But while an industry supports the town supports the industry. Here are two of White Ash's finest young entrepreneurs, Catlin and Kyle, owners of the Double K gas station. Coming or going, they'll get you there. But a town can't be all work and no play. Hello, Alec. Hello, Lillian. Where are you two kids going? Why, they're going to Sif's. Don't let its Nordic theme fool you. The most popular place in every American town is the local diner, and Sif's is no exception. Home to the world-famous Stack Attack, Sif's have been filling the bellies of White Ashians since 1895. Yes, White Ash, founded by men who came from the four corners of the earth, bringing with them innovation, can-do spirit, and dark, dark secrets.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is our last segment of the evening. Our last segment with our boy Henry here. He's loading up the block right now with some bundles, which we'll go out on. Ed, thank you very much for. You're probably gone now, but thanks for hanging out with us. Have a wonderful night. Lord Howard Hurts, good to see you're still out there. I hope anybody else who might be watching kind of hang with us. It's been a pleasure. This has been a bit of a different show, that's for sure. All right. So you don't have to go any further than that, Henry. So there you go. That's done. You're good. All right. So Henry is going to kind of lead us out here. So Henry, why don't you take your time and start pulling out some bundles? Let the people know what it is. If you're not too sure, I will chime in.
Well, we're going to start this off with a good bundle. Right here is New Avengers from 2010, issues 1 through 6.
All right. Now, is that Brian Michael Bendis and Stuart Immonen?
Yes, it is.
Here, Henry, before you move on, John, this is a very fine. So Captain America 241, very fine, $30. All right, Henry, you can continue.
Next up is the continuation of the New Avengers from 2011. It's issues 7 through 13. It's for $12. So if you get both these bundles, you get the first 13 issues for the low price of $22. So they go together.
All right, John. There's your cap 241. Got it for you.
Glad somebody bought it.
All right, continue.
Here we got the 7-issue Salvation Run miniseries from 2008. This was a fun title. I read the trade. It's $12. Next up is Robin from 1991. This is issues 1 through 5 for $7.
All right. Now, do you know which Robin that is?
I believe it's Tim Drake.
You got it. That was kind of like the prelude. They did was it Robin 2, the second limited series where they did all the hologram?
Yeah, that was a fun. Robin 2 was one of my favorite Robin stories.
Cool.
Then we got Final Crisis, Legion of Three Worlds, issues 1 through 5, the complete limited series for $8.
All right. Now that's Jeff Johns and George Perez, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Cool.
It was good.
That was fun. Wasn't that like all the different kinds of legions and they all fight Superboy Prime?
Yeah. It was fun.
What are your feelings on Superboy Prime?
I like Superboy Prime.
Yeah, you like him? Is that it? Is that the depth of your opinion?
I think they've got a good job of developing his character over the years since he first debuted.
Okay, cool.
This right here is the Marvel Max, The Eternal, issues 1 through 6 from 2003. This would be a good read before the Eternal movie comes out, The Eternals.
Now, are you familiar with the Max line by Marvel?
A little bit, not super familiar.
The adult, yeah. Now, for anyone who's curious about that Eternal bundle, it's sort of Chuck Austin. He kind of took the concept of the Eternals, the Kirby Eternals, and he mixed it with a little bit of like a biblical kind of thing. There was a lot of nudity, a lot of sex, and a lot of violence. All right, continue, Henry.
Here's a nice set. This is Madame Xanadu from Vertigo, 2008, issues 1 through 10 for $13. You're getting 10 issues, America, for $13.
And that's the that first 10 issues is the first story arc for that Madame Xanadu Vertigo book. And it's the one that sort of develops her and her relationship with the Phantom Stranger, her role in the rise of her sister Morgana Le Fay, her role in Demon, Etrigan the Demon coming to Earth. She was sleeping with Merlin. You get a little Jack the Ripper. You get I love that book. It was written by Matt Wagner, Amy Reeder, the artist. Yeah, and that one, that's the second arc. Show them that one.
Up next is the second arc of Madame Xanadu. This is issues 11 through 15 from 2009, and it's only $6.
That's the one that was illustrated by Michael Kaluta. But more than anything, that is, so Matt Wagner wrote the Madame Xanadu book. Matt Wagner also co-wrote one of my favorite titles of all time, Sandman Mystery Theater. And that story arc right there, it plays like a Sandman Mystery Theater story because on the peripheral, as Madame Xanadu is investigating some stuff that is going on, Wesley Dodd and Diane, who are the main characters of Sandman Mystery Theater, everybody sort of smashes into each other. And in a weird way, that story arc, more than the rest of the Madame Xanadu book, reads like a lost Sandman Mystery Theater story.
Continue on with Madame Xanadu. We have issues 16 through 23 from 2010 for $10.
Which takes place in the 60s, and it deals with the return of her evil sister, Morgana Le Fay. All right. And do we have the last story arc of that series? Yes, we do.
We have issues 24 through 29, and that is $7. But I definitely recommend picking up all 4 of these bundles.
Yeah, Madame Xanadu was it was late era Vertigo in like the late 2000s when DC was about to completely give up on it and pull the plug. But Madame Xanadu feels like a throwback to the late 80s, early 90s style of Vertigo, where they would take an established DC kind of mainstream character, and it's very reverential to DC continuity and everything, but it is very adult, it's very mature, and it's brilliant. But, you know, again, that was a series that not many people read. Anyway, go on.
Here's another Vertigo set right here. This is called Otherworld.
Do you recognize that writer-artist, Phil Jimenez?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you know him from anything?
He's done a lot of work. I can't remember it all. So
Okay.
something like
All right.
that.
Have you ever read that story before?
No,
Do you know what it's about?
No.
It's a group of friends that get transported to like this different world, and the world, because of its supernatural like properties, what have you, each of the friends sort of manifests a certain kind of like power or skill or what have you, and it's very like sci-fi Tolkien with a lot of late 90s, early 2000s relationship drama with beautiful art. Phil Jimenez, if you're not familiar with his style, he's definitely like a in the vein of like George Perez and people of that nature.
Next up is Justice League from 2017, issues 1 through 5. It's a complete story arc for $6.
All right, now it's part of the Rebirth.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just in case anyone's curious, that first issue is part of the dollar reprints. So technically, it is a second print. It is not a first print of that issue.
And we have Justice League from 2017, issues 6 through 11, and that's $7, and it's a complete story arc.
Cool. I got some Amazo in there. All right.
Then more Justice League Rebirth. We got issues 15 through 22, complete story arc for $10.
Cool. Now, is that the ones that Brian Hitch was writing? Because he was doing some of the covers. Okay, cool.
Here's Justice League United 0 through 4 by Jeff Lemire.
What is he most famous for writing?
Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth. There you go.
He's a good writer. He writes a lot of good stuff, America. Get the nice future end holographic cover in this too. So you get that bonus. And it's $12.
All right.
Then we got Justice League United by Jeff Lemire. Issues 5 through 10 for $10.
Cool. Now, is this the Canadian Justice League?
Yeah.
Canadian Justice League. All right.
Then we got Justice League United 2015, issues 11 through 16 for $10.
Which I think is the final story arc of that title.
Yeah, I think it's the final story arc. It looks like it.
Cool.
Continue on with the Justice League. We got Justice League Dark here from 2014, issues 30 through 34. Justice League Dark is a fun title. If you're not familiar with it, you got characters like Santana on the team, Constantine, Swamp Thing, Deadman. It's a fun book. This right here is 5 Days to Die, issues 1 through 5 from 2010 by IDW Publishing.
Real quick, this is a story. Pretty much the writer I don't know what it's called, but sometimes psychologically, especially fathers, sometimes it happens to mothers, but sometimes when their child is born, they don't feel an emotional connection to the child. In fact, they kind of feel very distant from it and everything. And this writer, his first child, he felt that, he experienced that, and he had to go to therapy and all this kind of stuff. Unknown, you got Earth 2. You got it. It's set aside for you. Don't worry about it. It was Earth 2, number 19. But anyway, so this 5 Days to Die storyline is him sort of dealing or working through that kind of psychological hang up. And so this is like some kind of like a detective or a cop or something like that. And his wife dies during childbirth. He has this child he has no relationship with. And he ends up getting caught in this weird noir story. And so in one regard, he's trying to stay alive and also kill a bunch of criminals while at the same time become a better father. So good luck to him. Anyway, that is a complete series.
Here's Fire, issues 1 and 2 by Brian Michael Bendis from 1993.
Now, are you familiar with that at all?
No, I'm not.
All right. I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, Lord Howard Hurts, I imagine you'll correct me. That might be Brian Michael Bendis' first published work. That 2 issues before Goldfish and Jinx. I believe Fire, that 2 issues was his first published work. All right. And Lord Howard Hurts, he definitely has a Brian injury, that's for sure.
Next up is The Mark, issues 1 through 4 from 1993 from $4 from Dark Horse Comics.
All right, cool. Does anyone, real quick, if anyone in the chat, is anyone familiar with what The Mark, the Dark Horse series, was about? I didn't have an opportunity to really look at it when I was making the bundle. I have this like vague memory of it because it's from the 90s, right? Henry, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
93.
93, right. It's an old one. And I couldn't put it wasn't part of the world's greatest, that like when Dark Horse was trying to start its own superhero line. CrossGen. Henry, are you familiar with CrossGen Publishing?
No, I'm not.
You never heard about them before?
No.
With their like studios that had like pools and vending machines and ping pong courts, and none of the artists or writers ever got paid. Just so we're clear, when it comes to these CrossGen bundles, CrossGen is a publisher. None of this is in print anymore. Just doesn't exist. So if you don't get these single issues, you're never going to see these CrossGen books again. Who knows if the guy who ran CrossGen is even out of bankruptcy? Who knows the amount of money he might still owe all of the creators? Which kind of sucked, man, because some of the early CrossGen books were pretty fun. Plus, you got early introductions to Jimmy Chung, Joshua Middleton. There's some fun stories. But, of course, if you can't pay your creators, then what's the point of publishing? All right, there we go. The first,
issues 14 through 22 from 2002 for $10.
All right. Wait, hold on. The owner of CrossGen actually died? Damn, I did not know that. Then I'm sorry I'm busting his balls so much, but it was such a crappy business model and everything. When did Marvel buy the rights? And if so, are they going to do any word if they're doing anything with the characters? Are they bringing any of this stuff back into print? Just curious. But go on. That's another CrossGen.
There's another CrossGen first bundle. It's issues 29 through 33 for $5.
All right. Do you recognize that artist? Are you familiar with Bart Sears or Andy Smith? Any of those guys?
No.
Okay. All right. Mr. Chamberlain, same question to you. Any idea if Marvel's doing anything with these characters, or are they just doing, now that they're owned by Disney, they're doing that thing where Disney just buys everything just to, bury it? Anyway, go on, Henry.
Here's C23 by Jim Lee, issues 1 through 8. It's the complete series from 1998.
All right.
$9.
Cool. That's a nice Travis Charest, yeah. Mr. Chamberlain, that's my thoughts as well. Disney is very known for that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Lord Howard Hurts. I actually know you. That's new to me. Spunky Todd, the Psychic Boy. I'm actually not familiar with that. So if that's his first work, you learn something new every day, right? All right, Henry.
Here's more New Avengers. This is issues 14 through 18 for $8.
And that was part of the Fear Itself storyline?
Yeah.
And you get some Dark Avengers and stuff. Cool. Some Mike Diodato art.
We got Mighty Avengers 11 through 14 on the cover. You got Blade on the cover there.
It's an old blaxploitation style, sort of like a 70s storyline. Cool.
But Mighty Avengers 11 through 14 comes out to $6.
Cool. How many, Henry, how many bundles up there are left that you haven't talked about yet?
Just 2.
Just 2? All right,
no, 3.
Then
no, there's a couple. There's 4.
All right, then run through them pretty quick. We're coming up on our hard out. The experience always wants us to end early. Oh, anyone who wants to see Alan Moore, there's Doom Patrol. What issues is that, bud?
This is issues 36 through 41 from 1990.
All right, now this is part of the Grant Morrison run of Doom Patrol. Now, really, this bundle is more about if you Deadpool movie will be rated G. Yeah, you got it, Mario. But if you want like a taste of Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol because you've never read it before, how much was that priced at?
$5.
$5, man. You get Flex Mentallo. Has anyone watched the Doom Patrol TV series, which is really fun? It's a great love letter to what Grant Morrison was doing at the time.
Mythos, the final tour.
Yeah, archetypal rock and roll debauchery. Here, Henry, we might actually sell something. How much was the Robin bundle?
The Robin bundle was $7.
All right, so Norman, the Robin bundle is $7. So Henry, continue.
This is Mythos, issues 1 through 3. It's the complete series. It's for $6. Originally $18.
All right, cool. All right, what, we got 2 left? Yeah, let's do those 2.
We got Supergirl, issues 28 through 33, and then Red Lanterns 29 through 13. Complete Red Daughter of Krypton story arc for $13. Looks like a fun ball.
Hey, Norman, how about $6?
And last but not least, we got the Ray for $5. Issues 1 through 4, the complete series.
All right.
The Ray.
Cool. All right. So there we go. That's all right. So hold on. Let's Henry, take a seat, man. We're pretty much all right. No, actually, grab me that Robin bundle. Norman, it's yours. $6 here. Let me change the price here live on air. All right. So Norman, you're gonna get this bad boy for $6. That's terrible. I'm sorry, bud. I just scribbled, but it's a $6. Cool. All right, man. Good stuff. All right, so Henry, put on your notes for Norman, Robin bundle. All right. And with that said, I mean, we're here at, what is it, 7:55? Yeah, 7:55. Henry, we made it, buddy. We did it. Are you happy? Are you excited? You made it through the entire show?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You feel proud of your performance here tonight?
Yeah.
Everyone was very complimentary to you in the chat. I mean, actually,
Thank you, America.
Yeah, thank you. America's right. Henry, why don't you sit down? Let's get ready to say goodbye, everybody, before the experience pushes us off the air like they do every week. You know, so it looks like we have maybe 1 minute. Yes, Norman. Henry did wonderful. See, Henry getting a lot of good praise. All right. So with that said, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I understand if it was it was definitely a bit of a hangover episode after the 2 weeks that we just had prior. That's for sure. But it was fun that we had here Henry with us. Who knows? Maybe we'll have Henry back sometime before you know it. Al always seems like he's halfway out the door. But Al, if you ever watch this, I miss you. I can't wait till you come back. Now, I'm kidding, Henry. For anyone who purchased any books or claimed any books tonight, and you've never ordered from us before, please hit us up on the email, the fjccshow@gmail.com. We're going to need to get your information and all that kind of stuff. So with that said, thank you, everybody. Please check us out on the Instagram page. It's at the FJC Paradox. Also, you can see us next week, Sunday, starting at 4:30 on the Fat Jack's Comicrypt Facebook page. That's what we refer to when we talk about our local show. And then we'll be back here next week on The Experience from 6 to 8. Thank you, everybody, for not only claiming, but thank you for being so supportive, hanging out. This was different for me as much as if it was for Henry. So with that said, enjoy your week. Take care of yourselves. Be well. All that kind of stuff. Henry, say goodbye.
Good night, America.
Good night.